for me, you know, I love the aromatics, and that's important so that I not use too many of the different, what do I want to call it? Too many different seasonings. You know, I'm always health conscious. So I always want to make sure that my flavors are being built naturally. And so this is what I do. So I'm going to take some celery. I'm going to throw it in. And I'm going to take some onion. And I'm going to do the same. Now, I'm sure you're looking at this green pepper or this red bell pepper that is not the prettiest. Listen. We're going to cut that piece off. Nah, I really sound like somebody's my dear. And we're going to use it because it's still good. It's not completely mushy. You ask any of your grandmothers and stuff, they will tell you the same thing. It still has some form to it. So we're still going to use it. That's in the last days, no doubt about that. So we're going to take this, get all the seeds out, and I'm going to cut that piece off. And everything else about this green pepper is wonderful. I'm going to put it in my food processor because I have shipped the little baby down to Florida. And I'm cutting it all together because it's going all to the same place. Just like that. It's all done. It is not water. It is minced like it's supposed to be. And I'm going to put it in my bowl here. To this bowl, we're going to start building. And what are we building? We're building our base. So, it's always, however you're measuring. So if I'm doing 1 cup of rice, it's 2 cups of liquid. So there's my 1 cup of rice there. Dry rice. I use something with a little less starch in it. And I'm going to mix that up. It's going to be so good. I promise you. One of the ladies at the church asked me to make this recipe because I made it down at the church for an event and they loved it. We wash off these cans because we don't know where these cans have been. And I'm doing all of this quickly because I want this to be ready for later. So, that's cream of mushroom soup. I'm adding that, and already my vegetables is giving this some flavor. And I'm also going to add cream of celery. So pretty much, that's most of my liquid that I need. But I'm also going to add a little chicken stock. And I don't have any ready-made. I'm just going to add a little bit because I'm going to cook this under some some chicken thighs. So I added a little bit of that and a little heavy whipping cream. Y'all know heavy whipping cream is my thing. And then for a different seasoning, I'm going to add my little Creole seasoning to it to give it a different little flavor. You don't have to. That's what season I'm in right now. My Creole flavor. I'm going to put this in a dish or in a pan. Just going to pour it in. Now I'm going to season my chicken thighs, put them on top of the rice, cover the rice with some foil, and sit it in the oven. Have my oven on 350. It's going to be so good, guys. You're going to love it. So my seasoning today is just going to be onion powder, garlic powder. I forgot to add some minced onion to my dish here. You can just about assume minced onion and heavy whipping cream is probably going to be added to everything I make. No minced garlic for my eggs though. So back to the chicken, onion powder, and garlic powder on both sides. Some pepper. And some smoked paprika. I heard somebody fussing the other day about paprika and how it didn't have any taste. I agree. Regular paprika doesn't really have a taste. But smoked paprika does. Hungarian paprika does. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to use the Hungarian instead of the smoked. One day we just need to have a Q&A about what's in your pantry. What's in your cupboards? What are you all doing in there? The smoked paprika with this is going to be amazing. And some pepper. Just some regular black pepper. And like I said, we're going to cover it. And so we talked about in a few videos how juicy your chicken thighs are. So can you imagine the juice from that? Cooking with the rice mixture. How good that's gonna be. And it's kind of chilly down here today. It's only in the 70s. So this is gonna be a nice meal. And I'm gonna, like I said, cook it on 350, real low. That's gonna pull apart so very nicely. That is literally it. Cover that up. is finished. So what I did was I let it cook down for almost an hour. Then I took the foil off and let it cook down some more. And I should probably say cook up instead of cook down, because clearly this is what it looks like. Don't that look good? I decided to hurry up and show you, because otherwise it's going to be a problem in my house. That's what happens when you're not just cooking for you. So there it is. You want to see what it looks like? Get a spoon. So as you can see, the chicken has cooked down and it's cooked thoroughly through. And then there's the rice. This is gonna be so amazing. Thank you for joining today on Cooking Like Medea.